Hey student, watch this video and learn verbs about money you absolutely must know. Hey there, I'm Teacher Prix and I'm going to help you talk to anyone, anywhere, anytime in English. Make sure to subscribe to my channel because every week I help students unlock their English. I bring different kinds of English lessons to help you become a better and more confident English speaker. So consider subscribing. If you have already done that, thank you very much. You know what to do. Hit the like button and invite a friend to watch this lesson. Today we're going to be talking about money. Verbs you must know about money, connected with money. I love talking about money. Ka-ching! Ka-ching! I love it. Do you like it? Anyway, my friends, today we are going to be focusing on money. And here on my channel, I help pre-intermediate students and intermediate students to go from stuck to speaking so that they can talk to anyone, anywhere, anytime. And guys, this is a challenging level. This is a transition level. And if you do the wrong thing, you will be stuck at this level for a long time. Now, at a pre-intermediate level or intermediate level, variety is mandatory. At the beginning, you learned more basic lessons. Now, you need a lot of variety. So you will need to have a combination of vocabulary and speaking practice, especially if you want to memorize the new words you study, the new idioms, phrasal verbs, you name it. But not just that. To learn how to use the new words you study. And the best way for you to know how to do that, to learn how to do that, is by combining vocabulary and speaking. Writing also helps, but actually I like the three. Vocabulary, speaking, and writing. But combining vocabulary and speaking will be excellent to help you memorize new words and learn how to use them. That's basically what I do with my students inside the academy. But here we go, afford. I really like this verb. And guys, I have some questions for you in this video, and I really want you to participate. So when this video is over, go to the comment section and answer the questions I'm going to ask. I think I prepared 2 questions, but you know me, during the lesson, I may ask more, okay? It happens. What am I going to do? So, afford. Very popular verb, okay? But not so positive, unless you use it in an affirmative sentence. If you can do this, that's awesome. But I will explain. To afford is commonly used with the verbs can, could, be able to. So you often see this verb afford with the modal verbs can, could, with be able to. So they are always next to each other. Can afford, be able to afford, could afford. Very common in most scenarios, okay? Very common. Of course, you may see other combinations, but these are the most popular ones. So here, what does it mean? This is commonly used in the negative. Oh, but I cannot use in affirmative. Yes, but it's more common in negative tenses. Why? Because afford means to have enough, sufficient money, enough money or time, okay? Money or time to buy or to do something. So this means you have enough money to buy or to do something. That's why it is so common in the negative form. Because it's not possible. You don't have enough money or time to buy something, to do something, okay? So that's why it is so common in the negative. So when you use this verb in the negative, here's a conversation for you to see the idea in action, okay? Maybe a mother and daughter are having a conversation. And the mother asks the daughter, "Sweetie, how much is the computer you want, the new computer you want?" "Oh, Mom, it's $1,000. $1,000? Sweetie, $1,000? Sweetie, we can't afford it right now." So you see, we can't We can't afford a 1,000 computer. Are you kidding me? Tell me here in the comments, can you afford a $1,000 computer? Dollar, okay, a $1,000 computer. Let me know. It's too expensive. We can't afford it, okay? You will often hear in movies the pronoun we if you're talking as a family. We can't afford this. We can't afford this new house. We can't afford this lifestyle. You can use it in affirmative. It's possible. But you need to find a context. Maybe you can. Teacher, excuse me. I can't afford a $1,000 computer. I'm rich. I got the bacon. I got the bacon. Bacon is money in this case, okay? So for you to learn, I got the bacon. Of course I can afford a $1,000 computer. I can buy the store of computers. I'm rich. Yo. Not my case yet. One day I'm gonna be so rich that I'm gonna have my Porsche, my dream car. If you don't know me so well, maybe you're new around here, but that's my dream car, okay? Now, another example with afford. We can't afford to go on vacation. You can also use afford to next to a verb after afford to describe maybe an action. We can't afford to go on a vacation. We can't afford to live in this neighborhood. So you can also not have enough money to do certain things, not only for specific objects. Oh, I can't afford this car. I can't afford this car. So this means I can't buy. I don't have enough money to buy this car. Or I can't afford to live in this neighborhood. It's too expensive to live in this neighborhood, so I can't afford it. So that is also a common idea. Now, I would stop working if I could afford it. Tell me in the chat. Would you, in the comments, after you finish this video, would you stop working? That's a question. Would you stop working if you could afford it? I want to know. And tell me why. Why you would stop working if you could afford it. In my case, the answer is no. I would never stop working, even if I could afford it. Why? Because I love my job. I love being here. I love doing what I do. So I would keep doing it, okay? Next, payoff is a phrasal verb, okay? To pay off means to pay a debt in full, completely. You finish. Yes! I finally have enough to pay off my college loan. Very common. So when you say you pay off, oh, I finally have enough to pay off, to finish, pay completely my college loan. Loan is what we get from the bank when we don't have money. And we get this money from the bank, we call it loan. And then we have to pay back to return the money, but monthly. And the bank gets more, they get extra. So I get a $500 loan from the bank, but when I pay back, I have to pay $2,000. It's bad, really bad. But here, I have enough money to pay off my college loan. So that is a very common phrasal verb and it's connected with money. Now, guys, make sure to hit the like button. You know it really helps the channel. If you're watching me for the first time, I'm here every week to bring you the best lessons, to bring you the best content. So it really helps the channel. You become part of this community. And when you share, you are doing more for society. You're helping other people find this lesson. And that way, YouTube understands that, hey, Teacher Prix is nice, so I'm going to help her grow her channel, okay? And if you're interested, I have some short courses, some short programs to help you organize your study routine. I have a 21-day study plan cycle, amazing study plan that you are able to repeat and repeat and repeat because I teach you how to organize yourself. I even give you some extra activities. It's really fun. And my phrasal verb for conversations program. I teach you the 50 most popular phrasal verbs. You have PDF files, you have audio files to work on the best, most popular phrasal verbs you should know. Check the link in the descriptions, okay? But now, inherit, okay? One thing that I wish I could, okay? I really wish I could. But unfortunately, I can't. This has never happened to me. So to inherit means to receive money, property from someone when they die, okay? So maybe I have an uncle, and this uncle of mine died. Unfortunately, he passed away. It's an example. And then 1 week later, someone calls me and says, Priscilla, your uncle left you 10,000 reais, $10,000. So what is this? I inherited 10,000 reais from my uncle. So I received money from my uncle after he died. Okay? Another example here on the screen. My neighbor inherited a fortune from her father. Now, the second question that I want you to answer here in the comments. If you inherited $1 million from a family member who was a horrible person, terrible person, would you keep the money? Or would you say, no, I don't want this money. This is bad. I will not have this money. Or would you be like, yeah, well, he was bad. I'm nice. I'm keeping the money. And tell me why. Explain why. Okay? Now, you can also see on the screen the image. It says will. Will has many different translations, okay? But another possible translation, another possible use of will is an official document, a will. It's an official, a legal document that says what is going to happen to someone's money and property after they die. So let's say I'm very rich already. I'm super wealthy, rich. And then I create this document, this will. And then here I describe everything that is going to happen to my money and my houses and my Porsche and my lake house and my beach house. And then I describe, okay, my lake house in Hawaii, will go to my sister. My house in the countryside will go to my best friend. All my money should be divided equally among my family members. And then I sign. I go to a notary's office to make the document legal. And that's my will. Dun, 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 dun. And when I die, someone is going to receive this document and read it and divide my inheritance. That's the noun of the verb, okay? Very important word. One day, who knows? And you have to answer the question in the comments, okay? Make sure to do that. Now, to overdraw. To overdraw. This happens if you have spent or taking out more money than you have in your bank account. So you are in debt to the bank. You are in the red. In the red. That's not good. So maybe I have a bank account, okay? Here in Brazil, we have some banks. In the United States, JP Morgan, Bank of America. Let's see, in Brazil, Nubank, Bradesco, Itaú. I have a bank account. And then I take more money than I have. I take $200, but I have $100. I don't have $200. So I overdraw. That's what you do. If you overdraw, it means you took more than you have in your bank account, okay? So here we have, you will not be charged any fees as long as you don't overdraw your account. So if you don't take more money than you have, you don't pay fees. But if you overdraw, take more than you have, then you will pay fees. And they are expensive. Here in Brazil, at least they are, okay? Another example, your account is overdrawn. Again? What's going on? So maybe, I forgot this was a conversation style. Your account is overdrawn again? What happened? So maybe I'm talking to my husband, or you're talking to your wife or spouse, and the bank account is overdrawn again. So you want to know, what are you doing? Why are you spending more than you have? You shouldn't do that. Watch out. So that is a possible use. And now, this is more like an expression that I want to teach you, which is to make a down payment, okay? So let's say I want to buy something. I go to a store and I want to buy a new product, maybe buy a car, maybe buy a house, or buy something, okay? What does it mean to make a down payment? To make a down payment means that you're going to pay a small part of the total price. So let's say I'm going to buy this phone, and this phone is $500. It's not, but example, $500. So I go to the store and I say, okay, I will make a down payment of $200 today, right now, $200 down payment. Okay, so I make a down payment. And then the rest, the $300 left, I will pay in installments for the next 6 months, okay? So I divide into 6 installments, okay? So that's possible. This happens a lot when you buy a house. You make a down payment to buy a house. You give like 20% or 30%. That's the down payment. And the rest, you usually get a mortgage. That's a loan to buy a house. So you make a down payment on your dream house, and now you have to work hard to pay off the mortgage. Verb you learned here today. So that's the idea, my friends. That's what I wanted to know. Now, and finally, just a quick explanation about borrow or spend. Many students confuse these two verbs and use them incorrectly. So when you borrow money, you take money because you need. Take, okay? So if I say, can I borrow $10? $10? Can I borrow $10? So this means I'm asking because I don't have $10. So I ask, hey, can I borrow $10? Maybe I'm talking to my mother and I say, Mom, can I borrow $10? So I'm asking my mom to give me $10. I'll pay you back, I promise. Okay? And then people or banks, plural, lend money to other people or companies. So they give. You have to return to pay back, but they give. So I lend you money. But depending on how you use, I can say, can you lend me $10? Mom, can you lend me $10? Possible. Mom, can I borrow $10? In these two examples, I'm asking my mom for help. Mom, can you lend me $10? Mom, can I borrow $10? In the two examples, I'm asking for money. So that's what I wanted to say here. So, hey, James, I kind of need your help. Can I borrow $50? I'll pay you back. Can you lend me $50? I'll pay you back. And then 2 months later, Peter, where's the $50 I lent you? Where's the $50 you borrowed from me 2 months ago? You promised to pay me back, bro. It's been 2 months. Where's my money? Where's my bacon? Where is my bacon? Yo. So I hope you understand the difference between these two guys, okay? I hope you enjoyed the lesson. Tomorrow, I'm preparing a really nice lesson for you guys. Make sure to watch. Come back here, same place, same time, and leave your comments in English. I will read the comments in English and eliminate comments in other languages, because here on my channel, I'm going to help you talk to anyone, anywhere, anytime in English. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.